Okay, so Roman numeral 3 says the judicial aspect of God's complete salvation is the eternal redemption accomplished by Christ to solve man's objective problem before God. So I want to highlight a very, very special word here, and that is redemption. I I I treasure this word more and more every year that I go on in the Christian life. Redemption means that something was lost. Um, Something was really damaged. There was a tragic loss, and then there was a price, a high price paid to regain what was lost. And do you know what was lost? We were lost. We were God's treasure. He had his heart set on man. And through the fall, we were lost. And we passed out of God's personal possession, and we entered into somebody else's. And so what Christ did was he came in to purchase us back at the precious cost of his own life. His blood was shed on the cross so that God could regain possession of us. um, Praise the Lord. I thank the Lord. Why he so loves us, I don't know, but he does, and he bought us back. And when he did that, something happened. Something happened. Our position was changed. And this is a big point. You may not appreciate it yet, but it's a very important point. And I want to illustrate it this way. So before we were redeemed by God, we were under God's condemnation. And I've been thinking about that word, condemnation. How do we understand it? Well, it's a judicial word, but also, who else uses that word? Like city planners or people involved in like civil engineering use the word condemned. And they use it in this context. When a house is so much in disrepair that it's not suitable for living anymore, they condemn the house. That's what it's called. So a city inspector will come into the house, and if he sees like human beings should not be in here, it's dangerous, he will make a judgment. And then the result of that judgment is he condemns the house. And when he does that, he'll put a notice on the door saying what his judgment was, the conclusion he came to, the fact that this house was condemned. And then, he might even indicate the day that this house will be demolished, right? So there's judgment, condemnation, and then destruction. So when you're condemned, that means you're destined for destruction. Young people, the humanity and the world has been condemned. Do you realize that? It's destined for destruction. The inspector came, the judgment was made, and the date has even been set. This will be demolished. There will be destruction. There will be death. And so anyone who reads that notice knows that by that date, I need to get out of the house. So that is the significance of the change in our position. God came in to rescue us from that house and to take us out of this thing that's destined for destruction and put us into a realm of salvation. And in that realm of salvation, that realm of redemption, we're going to see we have 5 wonderful items that we will enjoy.